Hey everyone, I hope you're doing well. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, whenever it is you're watching this. Happens to be early morning right now. I just wanted to share with you something briefly that I thought was very applicable for, especially for the time that we're living in right now. I just finished joining in on an early morning men's gathering, and we were discussing some of the things that are going on in the world today, and also how the church, uh, is being affected during this time. And as many of you know, I'm a believer, a follower of Jesus Christ, and I was joining in this men's gathering. And this is something that came to me as we were discussing some different things in the world affairs and how it relates to our response as Christians, as the Church of Jesus Christ, and what we're called to be. And in Matthew 5, verses 13 through 16, it talks about how we are the salt of the earth. But if the salt lost its taste, that how shall it be restored? And it's no longer good for anything except to be thrown and trampled upon under people's feet. And also Jesus said to us, "You're the light of the world. The city on the hill cannot be hidden, nor do people light a lamp and then put it underneath a basket, but they put it on a lampstand so that it gives light to the whole house." And in the same way, we're supposed to let our light shine before others so they'll see their good works and give glory to our Father in heaven. Well, it got me to thinking about how the church has reacted in many areas as we have seen crisis. And it's nothing new. I mean, crisis has been around for a long time. But part of what I believe the church has done in the past is they've unengaged with the culture. One example, when television came out, a lot of Christians and people in the church just didn't really participate in this great tool that was called television and the technology that was put in place. And pretty soon the entertainment industry was reflecting culture because of the people who were in the entertainment business. They just were doing what they wanted with their own agenda. There's been some different things over the past years where Christians have tried to get back and gain some influence in the entertainment arena, but it hasn't really been the quality that maybe we could have seen. But that's changing, and more Christians are bringing some of their talents and gifts to the forefront and producing some things that are excellent and worthy of our time, right? That's just one area. But what about like the entertainment? What about the sports area? Christians have kind of a lot of times gotten silent in that area. Involvement in our schools. It was the silence of Christians not standing up, and then before you know it, prayers taken out of schools. The financial and the business arenas, a lot of times, hey, it's separate. Let's keep things separate. Government, for sure, let's keep things separate. They don't have anything to do with one another. When the reality is this: God has called us to be salt and life, even in the hard places, even in the places like business, in the places like government. He wants us to be involved and engaged and be the salt and light that the world so desperately needs. So my encouragement and my challenge to you as the body of Christ and to the men that I was sharing with was get engaged in whatever areas of life that God is calling you to, and be salt and light to those people, and bring life, to those arenas that sometimes are the hard places, to show your faith and to stand your ground and do what's right and live on the principles that God has set before us in the Bible, and to love and to sometimes use tough love and really just share the truth with people in a way and in a manner that can win many to the Lord and really glorify Him, and do it in a way that would be a proper reflection of who God truly is, the God of the Bible. And live according to the fruits of the Spirit that He's put in you. Don't fall into the traps of the world and argue, debate. Just love and show love and stand firm on your beliefs and convictions, and do what's right because God commands us to do that. So at any rate, and go to those hard places today. Go to those hard places. And some of those hard places might even be our own families, and discussing some of the things with them. and going to that person that maybe has rejected you and your message and the Lord in the past, but go to them again lovingly and try to win them to the fact that you're not perfect, but you follow one who is, and he has a great life for you, and he can put the salt back into your life, he can put the light back into your life, and he can truly give you life. So get engaged. It's time for us to get our hands dirty. A lot of churches had disengaged from the whole technology thing, and because of the COVID-19 pandemic, now they've had to recognize and pick up this tool that they had been opposed to in the past. The church has been so good at isolating ourselves and to excluding ourselves and avoiding areas, and just it's so much easier just to label as that's evil. Well, change it. Be the change that you want to see in your school, in your government, in your business. You be the change. You be salt. You be light. Be what God's called you to be. And that's a challenge for me as well. And I'm endeavoring to do that. In fact, I wanted to get this message out so quickly. I haven't even showered yet. It's early in the morning, and I just wanted to share this with you and challenge you as a church and other believers out there. Be salt. Be light. All right. God bless you, and we'll talk to you again soon.